How's everybody doing today? Content analysis 2750. My puppy dog is my profile picture. I would like for you to subscribe. My subscriptions is going up. My views are, they really decent. They're getting better. I'm not going live until my subscriptions get up through this video. So today I got to really talk about something with you people. I really got to talk about something with you people because I seen some stuff on YouTube that offended me. And it made me bring up this quote for the day because I'm always going to have a quote. It's not my words. It's what I analyze out of the words that's said by others, either written or verbally. So today's quote is: camouflage is a game we all like to play. Camouflage. When you think about camouflage, you think about putting a suit on and blending in with your environment, and going in. A lot of people wear camouflage suits and all those things there to blend in with your environment. If I'm going in an environment to attack some people and it's bricks, I'm going to try to dress on something that I could blend in with the bricks. If I'm going in the woods, I'm addressing something that I could blend in with the trees. If I'm going in the snow, I'm addressing something that I could blend in the snow. So I could get up close and personal to my enemy and attack. Now, look at this quote right here. Camouflage is a game we all like to play. But our secrets, because it's a secret, it's all a secret. It's all a secret. It's all being underhanded. It's all being sneaky. It's sniper material. That's what it actually is. Sniper material. You put the camouflage on, blend in with the tree, kill the animal. You put the camouflage suit on, you blend in with the environment, you kill the person. The art of war. That's war. That's a tool of war. But our secrets are as surely revealed by what we want to seem to be. What we want to seem to be. And watch this, what I talk about today. What we want to seem to be as by what we want to conceal. What we want to seem to be as to what we want to conceal. Why do I bring that quote up today? Content analysis 2750. My puppy dog. It's my profile picture. Like, share, subscribe. Real talk right here today because I've seen some stuff on YouTube that I really don't agree with. I really do not agree with. Let's go with it. Nah, that's not good. So we want to come out that. So, I was going through YouTube today, and I came across Mac Mean True Story. So, it says, Charleston White and China Mac beef gets heated. DJ Academic instigates. Now, I decided to listen to it a little bit to see what's going on. Like, what's that's the topic. What's the crust of the matter here? What are they going to be talking about here? So, as I'm listening, I realized that Academic put up a post about Charleston White going at China Mac. And I guess McWeen got a wind of it and he decided to do his part in it because that's YouTube. Everybody follows everybody else's story. Nobody's unique in their story. Everybody talks about the same thing from a different perspective on. Nobody's bringing up their own content. Nobody's using their minds to enlighten YouTube viewers about things that's happening, that's about to happen, or that has happened. Everybody's on the same story. And this affected me. This really affected me as a black man today here in America. Not as just a regular black man, as an American black male. Surrounded by all these different cultures of people. A lot of people be telling me, oh, you from New York. New York is great. I say New York is segregated. New York will teach you about prejudice. New York will teach you about discrimination. New York will teach you about institutional race and prejudice. Because you can call me a racist all you want, man. I embrace that term. I embrace that term. Because other people embrace that term. As I lived all my life, I seen all the people who embrace that term. They're doing well. And us black Americans are doing bad because we don't embrace it. We want harmony. We want to accept everybody. And we want people to accept us. We don't need people to accept us. We need to accept ourselves and grow like the other people grow. So now, let's look at Charleston White thing. Let's look at what Academics post for them to say, did DJ Akademics instigate this shit? I don't make no money off of this, y'all. I don't make no money off of this. So the people who are making money off of this, God bless y'all. Y'all doing good. I don't make no money off of no YouTube right now at this point in my life. I make my own money outside of YouTube. I do this because things like this gets me offended. And I need to give the people a different perspective. So let's look at what Charleston White said. Before I go there. Because you got these brothers on there, right? Before I even go there, I'm going to just stay here for a little while longer. You got all these brothers on there giving their opinions. I'm going to pull this up for a little while. Let me pull this up for a minute. Look at that guy right there, and right there, he's posted right there. You see him right there in the gray hoodie? He did not know young dude. He not no young dude. Look at the brother who's listening, shaking his head. He's not no young dude. He's not no young dude. He's not no 24, 23, 20. He's not one of them. He's one of those dudes who should be passing real information. And at his age, he shouldn't care about the backlash he gets from being honest. But he's a misleading guy. He's an older guy that misleads the people. He's confused. He's confused. One thing about life, right, is if you don't read, if you lack education, your information is limited like a motherfucker. Your information is limited like a motherfucker. Malcolm X said, in order to beat them, you have to understand their language. You have to know their language. So they put their shit in books. You have to read. Where else you getting it from? Where else you getting it from? But one guy on here, we're going to go back. One guy came up on here and he started trying to use, like he's so smart, terminology. So the terminology he used was racism, prejudice, and bigotry. He said, I don't think Charleston White was being racist. He was being racist and a bigot. Listen, bro, I don't got time to play with people and try to understand things. We got to know their language. We have to understand their language and know what we're talking about when we talk about it. So let's go into something right here. What's bigotry? The definition of bigotry is obstinate or unreasonable attachment to a belief, opinion, or faction, in particular, prejudice. You can't be a bigot and racist. You have to be a bigot and prejudiced. So you got to understand the language. You got to understand the words that's being used. And a lot of people, they don't be reading. They don't even understand the words that's being put forward. But I'm going to be a guy who, I'm going to use a word. I'm going to let all us be on the same page. So I'm going to give you the Merriam-Webster and all of them. We're going to give you the American definition of the word, the English definition, so we all could be on the same page, so that we not be confused about what we're talking about. Right? Now listen. Bigotry is an obstinate or unreasonable attachment to a belief, opinion, or faction, in particular, prejudice against a person or people on the basis of their membership in of a particular group. That comes in all groups, man. You got the white group, the Chinese group, the Spanish group, the Arab group, the American black group, the African group, the Portuguese group, the Russian group, the Ukrainian group, the Russian group. You got all these groups of people. And they have their beliefs. And they have their opinions about the other groups. Is their opinions either going to make them inferior or superior? Better or worse? Needing or not needing? Let's go now. That's bigotry. Keep it on it. He said Charleston White was being a bigot. He is being a bigot. When we look at his thing, it is bigot. I'm a bigot. See, I'm not gonna. I don't play with people. When it comes to me, I done lived so long, man. I done fought so long, man. I done tried to do this so long in my life, winning and failing. You know what I mean? That I don't have time to say what I'm not. I have a college degree. I have a 4-year college degree, and I dropped out of the master's program because I did it online. I have education, I have street knowledge, and I have knowledge from the experience of dealing with certain models of groups because I've had businesses. I've had a construction business, I've had a restaurant, and now I'm in another business, smoke shop. So, you know, like I've been around, I deal with a whole lot of people, and I talk to them honestly and openly. But I don't fail to tell them who I am. They say, you racist. Yes, I am. You too. What's wrong with it? Every group that's racist has achieved their goals as a group in America, except black people. Except the American black male. And that's why to American black male, you go inside, especially a lot in the city. Down south is different. But you go in the city, a lot of other cultures is cooking your black American food. You don't got a lot of black American, you don't got a lot of even regular businesses in your own neighborhood. Ain't nobody, let's go to Chinatown. Let's go to Little Italy. Let's go to the bodega. Let's go eat at the Spanish food. Let's go to the Mexico shit. Ain't nobody saying, yo, let's go to the black neighborhood and get us some soul food. Because y'all don't got nothing in that neighborhood. Because y'all don't know how to be racist. Because y'all let everybody come inside of your group and dismantle your group and keep you down. Let's look, man. Let's look. This shit is real right here. Chestnut checkers. Let's go, though. Let's go. I'm having fun with this right here today. Now we got prejudice. Preconceived opinion that is not based on reason or actual experience. A lot of people come over here and they see American black people first, they say they don't want nothing. All they want to do is do crime, and they scared of you. Scared of you. They scared. Black people come in their little businesses, they nervous, shook, they scared. Because they have this preconceived idea that black people are just going to rob them. When you go and approach a white person, they're nervous. They're shook up because they have this preconceived idea that you are coming up to no good. And all you probably want is directions. And they already got this idea that, oh man, he's going to assault me. He's going to kill me. He's going to rape my daughter. He's going to do this. That's mostly what the white people think. Spanish people get a little apprehensive, but, you know, they're throwing their Spanish. Me no speak the English. Me no speak the English. They go into that shit fast on you. Chinese just look dumb. Because you already know that chances are they might not even speak English. So they just look at you. I don't know. Don't understand. So you know when you're looking at prejudice, because prejudice is a problem. Perceived opinion that is not based on reason or actual experience. And they got prejudice against people from different backgrounds as example. And they got ingrained religious prejudice as example. Hey, prejudice against people from different backgrounds. Yeah, think about it, y'all. Think about it, y'all. Now, harm or injury, this is in law. This is the law side because, see, the English language and definitions of words change when it comes into the legal arena. So prejudice in a regular term is different in the legal term. Their definitions become a little twisted up a little bit. That's American language. In order to beat him, you got to speak his language. If you don't speak his language, he's going to beat you because you're not understanding how you twist and turn the words around on you. So on the legal definition, it says, harm or injury that results or may result from some action or judgment. The jury made a decision out of prejudice. Let's see the example. Prejudice resulting from delay in the institution of the proceeding. So you was not allowed a proceeding, you were prejudiced by that in the legal terms. Give rise to prejudice in someone, make biased. The statement might prejudice the jury because you might say something and it prejudices the jury. It causes harm or injury to you by them saying that, plants a thought inside the juror's mind. And prejudice, you can't fight racism. You can fight prejudice. Prejudice, you can get your verdict overturned in the court of law. Hey. Cause harm to a state of affair. Delay is likely to prejudice the child's welfare. By hindering a proceeding that's regarding that child maybe entering this school right here, it's prejudicing that child because you're delaying the proceeding, so the child has to stay out of school. This is the legal side of prejudice. The regular side of prejudice, it being a noun. A noun is an action word. A noun is an action word. Preconceived opinion that is not based on reason or actual experience. Let's go one more now, because that guy on MacMean tried to decipher between racism, prejudice, and bigotry. And as I listened to him, I heard that his information is limited, that he's trying to sound smart, but he does not understand the concepts. Let's go. One more. Racism. policy, behavior, rules, etc., that result in a continued unfair advantage to some people and unfair or harmful treatment to others based on race. The authorities are taking steps to combat fact or take some racism in school, because you send a child to an all-black school and the rules become different. When the police approach a black person opposed to a white person, the rules become different. Y'all understanding me right now? The report made it plain that institutional racism, i.e., example given, racism in all parts of an organization is deeply rooted in this country. Racism is deeply rooted in this country. It's not going nowhere. And when you continue to focus on racism, which isn't going nowhere, which is something that you should be practicing as a group, you're missing the mark of achieving your goal by challenging prejudice, discrimination, unequal treatment. Unequal treatment is actually in the Constitution that it should not happen. Separate but equal. That's what they fought for. We're going to be separate. We're going to practice our racism as a group and be separate. We don't want y'all involved. But we want to be treated equal, like everybody else. How about that? This is number 2. Harmful or unfair things that people say, do, think, based on belief that their own race makes more intelligent, good, moral, etc. than people of other races. This is practiced by the people in power. If all white people are politicians, if all white people are presidents, if all white people is running the courts, then they think they're more intelligent than other races who have to come before their courts. They think they're more intelligent than other people have to enter their learning institutions because they're in control of the learning institution. And racism works to keep the people in power. So if everybody on the board of directors, in the upper echelons of the business, the CEO, all coming down, president, vice president, to supervisor, all white, who they going to hire? White people. If they're all Mexican, who they going to hire? Mexican people. If they're all Chinese, who they going to hire? Chinese people. If they're all black, who they going to hire? Every fucking body, because the black people just don't know how to use it and keep their power and build themselves up. Yeah. Yeah. I watch a lot of political stuff and I read a lot of political news and everything. And every time I see a Latin person get into power in a political thing, the first thing they say is the Latin people need this and the Latin people need that. But when I see the black people get into them powers, they don't say nothing the black people need. They're not willing to risk their vote into that office to better the lives of the black community as a whole. They're not willing to do it. But every other race is. A Russian get up there with the Russian people, yeah, they speak their language, they don't speak that, they speak that broken English, they have to get an interpreter. Real talk. So now we understand racism, prejudice, and bigotry. Because this guy got on the Mac Mean story and start trying to seem like he's so smart and explaining Charleston White words to China Mac as supposedly instigated by Akademics. They even had a thing on it as Academic good for the culture. Of course he's good for the culture. Academic is not bad for the culture at all. You guys are kind of bad for the culture. Academic only report things and try to bring things to the head. You guys try to come in and give all of this nonsense and try to right the wrongs, that's really wrong. Try to right the wrong that's really wrong. You guys are bad for the culture. Then you have people in there talking that don't know what they talking about. It's seeming smart, but they dunces. They dumb. Dumb as rock. Ask them when the last time they read a book. Ask them when the last time they read the news. Ask them when the last time they attended some activist political forum to get information and to help share that information. The man was all wrong in what he was saying pertaining to Charleston White and racism, bigotry, and prejudice. Let's go into this now. I just wanted everybody to be on the same page with these words, because black people need to learn to be racist. And as long as you don't learn to be racist, everybody call you nigger, do this, don't want to serve you, treat you different, do everything. Treat a white person different. They have 1,000 white people outside your business ready to shut your business down. Go in the bank, you ain't doing nothing. You just talk about it on social media. Ain't nothing happened to that goddamn bank, because you're not collective in it. You're not collective in it. I spoke about Black Lives Matter. More white people did damage to their own white people for the sake of Black Lives Matter than anybody else. Give me a minute here. Yo, what's up, bro?
David,
Yeah.
where's Alex?
Alex in there on the phone.
Let me talk to him.
You want him to call you?
No, let me talk to him from your phone base. He's in his phone.
Give me 1 minute, y'all. Yo, Alex, I want to talk to you, bro. Give me my phone back. I'm doing a video. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm all right.
Do you guys have any, like, hello. Like disposable?
Cards?
Yeah.
We don't have no disposable. We only got screw ones.
Just screw-ons?
Yeah.
What kind do you have? Which ones are you using?
Okay. Last one we got is 45. Yo,
That one is?
yeah. That's all we have. This one is 40. These ones are 35.
Which one would
This
you
is
use?
the best one.
Those ones are the best?
This is the best one we got.
Okay, I'll do that one and then a battery.
$55.
You guys can take card, right?
Yes, we can. You want that?
Yeah.
45, 15. That's $60.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You enjoy your day. Be safe. Snowstorm coming. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I run a business too. I don't get paid off YouTube. I get paid off something else. But anyway, so now we got those terms together, you know. Because if you go on MacMean, you're gonna hear the guy. He comes on. He talk about bigotry and he talk about prejudice and he talk about racism. You know what I mean? Black people got to learn to be racist. Black people miss the mark because we don't know how to be racist. Everybody's racist against us. Yeah, that's racism. Complain about it. Be racist too. Stop letting people fight our fights for us. I'm way older. Them guys on there is older and talking nonsense. Every leader that read up on us, they got killed because they was onto something. They don't want us to know the power we got. Kevin Hart got in trouble by saying black people were originally Egyptians. And it's the truth. And he got backlash for it. And there was no rally against it. There was nothing against it to go at these people and show that we're together, that we practice this. The hell with y'all. But I want to talk about this. So, I get up. I'm on YouTube. You know, drinking my little drink. You know, it's late in the day, drinking my little Heineken. You know, and I see Johnny Mac and Charleston White. Let's get back to it. I see Charleston White and China Mac beef gets heated. Little quotation mark, exclamation point, in a triangle. That says DJ Academic instigates. So I wanted to go further. So let's go. Let's look. And I don't care, man. You know, like, these people are going after Charleston White. They flagging his video. I don't even got no followers. My shit been hit one time. Somebody said, you know, I put their information up and they didn't allow me, so they hit me with the copyright claim and all that. I took the whole video down. I don't make money off of this shit. So let's go. Let's see. All right, let's go right here. Look.
Sam them don't fuck with us. It's you motherfuckers that's trying to be black. We ain't got that's trying.
This is what academics put this. This is what academics put up.
This is what I want to tell China Mac. Nigga, fuck you Chinese that's trying to play black, nigga. You trying to make it like we after Chinese people. We after the Chinese people that's trying to be black. We ain't got no problem with Chimichu Sam them.
Truth.
Cause we don't fuck with Chimichu Sam them.
Truth.
Chimichu Sam them don't fuck with us.
Truth.
You motherfuckers that's trying to be black, nigga. Don't try to paint the
This is what, yo, everything he's saying is real, man. I don't know how black people become so involved in all these other cultures that's tearing us down, that don't like us, that only say bad things about us, that train their people not to trust us, not to get involved with us. Then you get one of them, China Mac, who goes against his own people. China Mac go against his own people. You trying to be black. Let's look at it. I put up the thing about camouflage, right? Let's look at it. Come on, man. Hold on. Let's look at it, yo. We gonna come back to this. Let's look at it. Let's look at it one more time. Camouflage is a game we all like to play, but our secrets are surely revealed by what we want to seem to be as what we want to conceal. What is China Mac trying to conceal? China Mac is a Chinese. You cannot be black. You should not act black. You were on Math Hoffa, and when Math Hoffa asked you about your fight to, you was talking about, the Chinese people in their neighborhood and building up the community and all that, and Math Hoffa asked you a question about other people joining, you said, no, it's got to be the Chinese people first. No, we got to do it first. If somebody else come, that's all right, but we don't need them. It's about the Chinese. So why is you want to be a rapper, get into entertainment and act black? Why you don't act Chinese? Why you don't surround yourself with Chinese people? You said that in order to build up the Chinese people, y'all have to do it yourself and y'all don't need nobody else. We got to build up ourselves, and we don't need you for real. We don't need you, China Mac. We embrace you for coming in and wanting to be a rapper, because if a black person is in charge of the record label, he's going to make money off of you. You're his money bag. And that's all you is. You shouldn't be saying nigga. You shouldn't be doing all of this. You shouldn't be so involved in the black culture that you got your opinion about what black people should do. Charleston White ain't, and it's not a matter of black people against Chinese people, because we don't fuck with Chinese people like that. When have you seen a black person washing dishes in a Chinese restaurant? When have you seen a black person making deliveries in a Chinese restaurant? When have you seen a black person behind the counters in Canal Street selling fish? When have you seen a black person behind the counter in a Chinese place around Canal Street selling the wholesale stuff? You don't see it. But China Mac has a problem. China Mac can't get too involved with his Chinese people and be all involved in some street guy shit, because he talk about this street guy shit till he went to jail, because his father ratted on some big people and went into the witness protection program. So if he get too involved, you got the Ghost Shadows, you got all these other gangs, somebody's bound to step to China Mac, and it won't be a nice setting. So in order to avoid that, you use your camouflage. But your secret is not concealed that much. Let's go back one more time now. I don't want to be acting like I'm the brilliantest guy around, but I'm smart about my race of fucking people, and I love my people. And I don't like you culture vultures, because you are a culture vulture, like Hassan Campbell said. And I hate mentioning that pedophile name. Camouflage is a game we all like to play. We all like to play it. Everybody likes to play it. The Spanish people played it when they was getting tore up and all that. No, we are black too. All of a sudden, you're black too. But the reason why we were fighting is because of the prejudiced behavior. Fuck the racism. You're supposed to build up your own community. It's because of the prejudiced behavior. So you're acting like you're better than. And we have to show you ain't better than. Because when we come together and we get on our warriorship party, anybody could deal with us, man. For real. Nobody can deal with us. A lot of people are happy that we're tearing apart ourselves. Because in this way, we're not going to never grow. Camouflage is a game we all like to play. But our secrets are surely revealed. Your secrets revealed, bro. You need to stop, man. You should not be even be challenging Charleston White by what he said, because he's right. You're Chinese. You don't see a lot of niggas with Chinese girls. You don't see a lot of niggas hanging with Chinese in motherfucking school. And like I showed you, Chinese people are not employing black people like we're all that together. So where is the connection between Chinese and black? There is none. You're coming in and trying to be something you're not. Because you can't go out and be Chinese because of your father. You're too worried about your father. But what you should do is build your own team, my brother. Learn from the black people, the Bloods and the Crips and the black people, this and all that. And build your own team and go brave with your Chinese community. Nah, I don't need that, bro. And build your own Chinese community. And go brave and be Chinese. And come teach people about the Chinese. You said you wanted to, that people had to learn about the Chinese. How you teaching people about your Chinese culture and you trying to be black? Stop, man. Charleston White is not wrong. And then you got all these dumbass black people trying to follow behind you like it's good. It's not good. You're a whole Chinese, bro. Spanish people is more involved with black people than Chinese people is. Real talk. Let's go back, man.
Narrative, China man. We got Chinese people love me in this neighborhood. We right next door to a Chinese Buddhist temple. And we go down there with Mama Son, and I make sure the nigga kids do right by Mama Son and them down there. It's you motherfuckers that's playing nigga. Want to be nigga. Is
Real talk. Why do you feel it's necessary to defend yourself with a culture that you don't belong in, bro? You do not belong in no black culture, man, and you steady keep fighting it like you belong here. You steady keep getting so involved in what's going on with the black people, and the black people steady keep involving your ass like you belong here. You don't belong here, bro. You don't belong here, bro. You Chinese, man. Be Chinese, man. Stop playing, man. Be Chinese. Fuck your fears, man. Your father did what your father did, and that's just that. You have no control over it. You was a kid. You went to jail, so you learned how to defend. You learned how to build up. You know how to put a group together. You know how to put a team together. Put your team together and go brave with your Chinese people. Stop being so involved with black people. You're not black people. Nigga, they say, you shouldn't be doing that, bro. You know that you shouldn't be doing that. You should not be adopting our language. Then you make them question academic, a black man. You want them to go against academic for you. You a whole Chinese person. And these fucking fools is really, really, really not checking you about it. You need to fall back and be you, being involved in your culture. You said you out your own fucking mouth. See, I don't got time to be going in here and trying to assume what a person doing and think about what a person. You said out your own mouth on the Math Hoffa, My Expert Opinion show. No, we have to do this by ourselves, meaning y'all Chinese people. Y'all had to do it by yourself. Y'all had to fight for yourself. Bring people to the awareness of your culture by yourself. Y'all didn't need nobody else. So why is you so involved in this black community like that? Fall your ass back, bro. Charleston White is just a motherfucker that brings shit to the head. Y'all can't fuck with Charleston. Charleston White is one of our black people that bring it to the head, that need to say this shit. Because everybody, nah, man, I don't give a fuck if you was raised right in the middle of motherfucking Brownsville houses, motherfucker. You still Chinese, and you still need to find your Chinese people. And if I ever met you in person, I'll be saying, yo, man, China Mac, why you don't be with your Chinese people? Because that's where you belong. You don't belong to be acting like you black. Nothing black about you. You Chinese, boy. Let's go.
One we got a problem with. And the ones that's mistreating us, yeah, we supposed to be robbing they stores.
Okay.
Giving nothing back. Mama's son and Papa's son them and stop six, get some back. The bitch ass nigga.
Charleston White, get him. Get him. He needs it. He need to wake up.
That's what I'm like, yo, I gotta check out. Put it like this. Me and Charleston White could have got into it and went back and forth for a year as well. Dog, I just checked out. Like, I'm like, yo.
And if see, this is what black people gotta learn. If we telling your son your nephew, your grandson, to get the fuck back over there with y'all. And y'all got a problem with it, so fucking be it. So fucking be it. Because that's where he needs to be. Stop being so involved in something you're not a part of. You wasn't born into it. You don't look the part. You aren't the part. You wasn't raised the part. Get the fuck out. Calm down, man. Be a rapper and go ahead. Show us some shit about the kung fu. Is it real? The ninja guys, do they really fly in trees? Show us that. Explain to us why these restaurants is getting caught up in the city selling people this dog. They just got caught recently selling dog. Skinning dog and selling it to them goddamn people. I don't eat Chinese food. I eat chicken wings. I look at a chicken wing, you know what it is. I eat chicken wings and vegetable fried rice. And I don't go to all Chinese restaurants. If 5 around in my neighborhood, I go to 1. And I don't go there often. I'm not eating your beef. I'm not eating your fish. I'm not eating or anything you put sauce on. I'm not messing with it. Y'all do too much. And then the Chinese say, we not the one that eat the dog. It's the Koreans. Y'all speak the same fucking language. Man. Brother, you out of pocket, man. Stop acting like Charleston White is saying something wrong to you, and he's not. You a whole Chinese, man. Be Chinese, man. Go in the black community and teach them some fucking kung fu. Teach them some ninja tactics. Stop trying to talk about what they doing. Because you is not the voice for black people. You the voice for Chinese people. You said it on Math Hopper. You started a whole motherfucking like non-profit or some shit and telling the police. You got involved in this shit to report crime and all this other shit for the Chinese people. Now you rear your ugly head of prejudice while you're in the black community. Of course they're going to snatch your Chinese food and haul ass. Sell drugs in your Chinese restaurant. They're going to be disrespectful. But stop acting like you deserve the right to act like you're black and you're not. And these ninjas should stop even feeding into it like you do belong there. You don't. Get out. Make your rap records and go, look, let me show you something. This should be you. This should be you, Chinaman.
City where anything is possible. Some things.
Look, starting out with some Chinese stuff, Chinese writing and all of that. Made in China. We're going to stop there so I don't get flagged. This Chinese rappers, they made in China, they're doing their thing. What's the fuck is wrong with you, China Mac? Why you want to be black? You're not. Charleston White ain't saying nothing wrong. Pulling you up. Stop. You're doing too much in the black culture. You're doing too much in the black culture. You are a culture vulture. You trying to use the black people to get your weight up and do what you want to do and say what you want to say. Stop, man. Stop, bro. You want to make your records in English? Oh, well and cool. Congratulations, because you came to America. We was already here. Stop trying to be us, dress like us. Them ghost shadows used to be chasing us out of Chinatown, man. Them ghost shadow gang people used to be chasing us out of Chinatown. We started wearing Adidas because we was looking at their Adidas and they was fly. That's how we started wearing Adidas. Going in Chinatown and watching them Chinese boys. We started looking at the price of them. Their price was up, so they wasn't cheap, so we started wearing them. That's how we started wearing Adidas. We used to wear Pumas. Adidas came from us going to Chinatown and seeing all them Chinese boys used to always have on Adidas. We ain't tried to become Chinese. We ain't trying to become Chinese. And then y'all asked, on the Mac Mean thing, he had a thing up saying, is academics good for the culture? Academics is good for the culture. Academics brings information forward to the people in the entertainment industry. Academics get the people up there to discuss it. Maybe y'all say he instigate fights, he instigate this. He didn't. He just brought this to the forefront with us with China Mac coming and telling y'all something. China Mac, fall the fuck back. You a whole Chinese, man. You not black. Stop trying to be so involved in the black culture, boy. You out of place. I don't care what them old stupid niggas saying. They old and dumb. Some of them don't even have an education. Nothing. They don't even read books. They can't read. Their opinion don't count. Stop being so involved, man. Stop being so involved. Niggas is not involved in the... You don't hear niggas out there parading talking about y'all Chinese people need to stop selling that goddamn dog and cat to people. We just read the article. Yeah, they just got... I ain't going there no more, and they go to the one down the block. He's selling dog and cat too, though. You're not getting on them. You don't see nobody on YouTube making no big story about y'all selling them cats and dogs. So why are you so involved in the black culture, man? Fall back. And Academics is good for the culture. He is. Academics bring the best information about entertainment. All everybody else bringing is gossip. Who diseasing this? Who doing this? Who shooting this? Who doing this? Academics is bringing how records selling. Who's doing this? The positive stuff. He's got some negative, but he's bringing the best content for entertainment to the people. He is. So he is needed. Because y'all other people on y'all stage is not doing it. China Mac, fall the fuck back. Academic, yes, he is needed. Charleston White, he's not wrong. Y'all niggas is wrong for going against Charleston White for this Chinese man. Because y'all always go against y'all own for other people. Y'all always want to be Captain Saber, motherfucker. Nigga could be beating the shit out of a white man that was racist against. Get off that man. They ain't going to do that to you. They're going to tell you, shut the fuck up and mind your business, or we're going to get you too. But y'all don't understand that. And this is my story. We're going to end with the Chinese rappers. Produced by Richie Soul, made in Chinatown. Go with Richie Soul, man. Get back into your culture, China Mac. Stop being so involved in black people shit. Real talk. Charleston White is not wrong. Charleston White is 100% right when it comes to China Mac. 100% right. All y'all Negroes talking that he's wrong, y'all blinded, y'all been lost. Y'all been lost. Y'all been lost. Wake up, man. Wake up and find yourself like China Mac need to find himself. Content analysis, 2750. My puppy dog is my profile picture. Y'all go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. If y'all don't want to like it, and y'all don't want to share it, and everyone comment, subscribe. Because when my subscriptions go up, I'm going to get live on y'all. I don't want to go live now. I do not make money off of this. All I do is get the pleasure of bringing information, real information, for some learning to YouTube viewers. Y'all have a nice day, and life is life. China Mac, fall back. You're doing too much.